your boss is on you, get it done, get it done, get it done, and you're trying to make it right, and it just won't come right, and you're, you know, and you're reapplying the filler like 10 times, and then finally you give up and just load the prime on there. And it comes out just okay. It doesn't come out really that straight. And, you know, it stinks. It stinks for these guys, you know. So I got something here that's going to make it go fast and easy, and they'll be, you know, they won't be looking, they'll be looking forward to going to work instead of like, oh, I got to go do this again today, you know. So far it looks good. This is unbelievable. Soft surface here. Just making a perfect shape in there. And, you know, there's nothing on the market that has this built-in shapes. And right in here, it's like a transition between the flare and the rest of the panel. So in order to get this, you need this block. This is slightly higher in the center, and it's a little higher this way. So when you press this right in here, you'll see it's a nice perfect fit for that area too. And take this side, which just has double curve in it, just a slight double curve, and when you place it on here, you'll see you get a nice tight fit. So you would work this panel across, and it's also flexible, and then you have an outside curve. So you, if you're in a higher area like up in here, you may want to use part of that outside curve.
Using the compound side now. Okay.
The compound side, just to define that. 10-inch, 6-inch, and 6-inch narrow. You just turn your little dial, and you can gently draw the pad towards the handle and set the curve that you need. Have a mini set. It's 6 blocks altogether. They take adhesive paper. There's a flat bottom block, a block that flexes on the edge, and a semi-rounded bottom block for concave areas. So now I'm going to demonstrate how these blocks will be used like on a typical door panel. So small in size, half a width of the paper, and we're going to sand at the bottom of this door with this. It's a nice handle. Mini round block. The bottom is got this roundness to it, so we're going to come right into this reverse here and just roll it through. The JTCAN flange tapper. It's 20 millimeters wide at the tip, and we have 2 other sizes as well. We have a 10 millimeter and a 15 millimeter tip. Now these come in handy when you're working in the flange on a panel and you want to drive the steel back. It's been pushed over a little bit, and you want to not damage the paint if you can help it. So this sits right in here, and then you can strike it with a hammer. As you can see, it's driving this flange back in. Place this on here, and then you can strike on top of here. So let's see, let's work, see this area right here is dented up. So let's work that down a little bit. You could turn it the other way just to which is nice and flexible and comes in handy in certain areas that you want to sand. Concave areas, when you just want to work the edges or work the concrete. Half round, which has a flat side and a round. Now this can be used on the flat side with adhesive paper, and it could also be used on the round side, so you may want to work an area like this. This is the JTCAN Industries multi-stick. Now the benefit of this stick is we've got a round profile here, not very steep, just a soft round, and we've got two grooves here which you can use when you're working on a body line to sharpen the line up and to correct it when it's damaged. We also have two flats, so this is very helpful, and it's got all these different shapes as you can see in the profile here. This is the JTCAN Industries 12x3 round block made for concave areas. And as you see, this concave in this panel right here, we can sand right in there. Block, which is designed to sand in concave areas, and as you can see here. Block with flexible edge. So as I sand across this panel and come into this area of transition, the edge is going to conform. This is the JTCAN Industries 6x3 flat block that flexes on the edge. This is the JTCAN 3x3 flat block. The advantage of this block is it starts flat, but it flexes on the edge. So you could be sanding up here and go right into an area of transition. This is a 12x3, we call it the triangle block. And what this block does is it bends on the sidewall, so it actually conforms to this curved panel. When the panel is curved in the long direction, when you press this against the panel, it actually gives. It also bends in the opposite direction over here, which would be for the curve that runs up and down the panel. So when we're on this panel, you can press a little bit in direction. So you could sand down a panel and JTCAN Industries 12-inch triangle block with 320 dry. This is over a previous job that somebody did, and let's see what the triangle block has to say to us. Well, we can see here along the top, we've got some lows here and at the end, right along the contour. And we can take it to the end, and you can see the end of the panel is bent in a little bit. And let's go down the area where the handle is. We've got some dents here, one here. Free triangle block. The block is able to flex on the sidewall and flex on the short direction. So now you can sand these double curves and make full contact. So I'll just demonstrate this block. I'll sand a little bit.